Hey everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at a new mod. I downloaded this probably a week ago and I've just now put this thing in. Thought we'd go take a look at it. It is called Northfire's Dungeons, Nordic Ruins and Caves. This is, from what I understand, appears to be a texture replacer for the inside of Nordic ruins and some caves. It doesn't say mines, but we may pop into Embershard anyway just to take a look. But right now, we're going to come over here to White River Watch because that is a cave and we're going to go take a look at it and see how things look. Then we'll jump into Embershard and see if that looks any different. Again, it didn't say mines, it said caves and dungeons and Nordic ruins, so I'm not sure what constitutes a dungeon. Oh, these stupid mages are going at it. You know, I have to get involved. One more. Don't hide. What's wrong? You scared? Where did he go? I'm not hiding. You're hiding. Did you hear that? I don't know if you could hear that. I very faintly heard him talking trash about you can't hide from me.
Ha! Found you. Ah! I'll end your miserable life.
You'll end nothing. Keep that ward up, buddy. You're gonna need it.
I'll see you burn.
Speaking of burning, how does this feel? Well, it just wouldn't be one of my videos if I wasn't, you know, doing that. Anyway, I have no idea what's going to be in here, if anything. I don't remember exactly how long it's been here, but there may be a new group of bandits in here. Nobody outside, though. Well, I left the blind dude in here. Yeah, I left the blind dude alone because, you know, that wouldn't really be cool. I guess. Well, the mushrooms have respawned. I hear voices. Alright, so before we go deal with those guys, the ground right here is definitely different. I noticed that right away. It looks kind of, yeah, hard-packed dirt and mud with some rocks mixed in. What's crapping, shithead?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot more detail in the textures on the walls and the ceiling. The ground's definitely different. Let me switch this out to high voltage. I got a feeling there's a magic user up there, and I think they will enjoy that spell quite a lot. Probably not as much as me. Yeah, there's definitely a lot more detail in the rocks here on the walls. Well, I kind of like how this looks here on top of these rocks. It definitely looks like hard-packed dirt. There's another mod, I think it's called Nordic I can't remember exactly what it's called. I might look into. they're pretty weak. Wow. I mean, I know they're just bandits, but they were giving me a handful last time I was in here. Of course, I think I was a level 6 then, so there is that. Well, this definitely has a little more of an authentic look to it. Let's see what we got up here. Well, I wanted to try this one. You know, there's several... I think there's at least 3 that do the retextures of the Nordic ruins. And I wanted to try this one for a couple of reasons. And one of those is I like Northfire's rock/mountain retexture. Even though I'm using Red Rock's 4K, I still really like Northfire's. And as I said before, if I was not able to retrieve it from Vortex, I would have been happy with Northfire's. Now, this was originally made for Ellie Oldrim.
What was that?
Looks like we got ourselves a hero.
Wow, that guy really went flying. Always sometimes, I tell you, I'm really, really glad that I'm recording sometimes. See, this looks really good right here. A lot of detail, little rocks. There's larger rocks and some dirt, and this is pretty good. You know, it's something I've been ignoring too, because I remember in one of my videos I was talking about, I was outside and I was talking about how everything I was looking at, everything I could see outside was a mod. It's like there was nothing in that image that was vanilla. You know, the water is a mod, the ENB, the weather, the trees, the grass, the ground textures, the armor my character is wearing, the hair on my character's head, the weapon my character is using. All of it was a mod. And there's probably a couple others in there I'm forgetting. But I hadn't done anything with the interiors. So when I look at some things, like the mods I just mentioned, and well, of course the rocks and how nice the red rocks are, and then I'm looking at the Nordic ruins, and it's like, man, this looks like that old low-res original Skyrim stuff, and it definitely needed a facelift. Well, this looks pretty good. Let's go see if there's anything happening with Embershard. Uh-oh. What kind of weapon you got there? Headshot?
Now ain't this a surprise?
Another one of those classic booby shots. No, that one was center mass. Right in the old breadbasket, huh? What kind of weapon you carrying? It was just some weird iron war axe that looked very, very different. So, anything different out here? Don't think so. Let's see if this looks any different. Again, the mod didn't say mines. It said dungeons, ruins, and caves. But I don't know what a dungeon is. It just seems like that word dungeon is used to describe Nordic ruins. Well, it sounds like we got idiots down there. You know what? Just whacking them with one of these spells is kind of easy. Let's watch these two idiots beat themselves up.
Kill him to get some beer every now and then.
What was that? What was that?
Come on. Oh, come over here. There you go.
You want me alive? Do your work.
You start running so I can stab you in the back.
Now, the last time I did this, these guys, they quit after a while.
Ah, that's it? That's all you've got?
See what I mean?
So much
Stand up and go!
Oh, it was fun while it lasted. Alright, let me get this back, and then, not really sure. These rocks look more detailed than I remember, but then I never looked at them that closely, but these look like they're quite a bit more detailed. They might not be. I might be sounding like an idiot right now. Wouldn't be the first time. But those definitely look different. Ground textures looks like it has a lot more detail in it. You can see all these individual rocks. Man, that's really that's pretty impressive. So I guess it does change the mines as well. So I don't know if this is considered a cave or a dungeon. Yeah, this reminds me of the Tamrielic textures. Especially when you get up near the beach, right before you get to the sandy areas, you find where there's like dirt and pebbles and stuff.
You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
Isn't it interesting how they always think you're lost? I wonder if it does the, I got the glowing ore veins. I was just wondering if it redoes the ore veins too, but I wouldn't be able to tell with the glowing ore veins. That's really not very lore friendly, but I don't like to miss them because, you know, it's where I get my gems, and, you know, I don't need to get started on those again. Off you go. Warned you. I don't know. I don't think he stuck the landing too well. Look at this guy. He's just hanging off the edge. Come on, get off of there. Now that looks painful. I'm going to have to remember that the next time I need to punish somebody. Come on now. Get down from there. Jeez. Where did he go? Oh, there he is. Yeah, this stuff definitely looks different. Looks good though. I mean, it's just the floor is definitely different. A lot of detail here. You see all these individual rocks. Man, that's really impressive. I wonder that's what this might do to my data size. I'm always concerned about that. I got one video up on BitChute right now. It just refuses to process. So it was there for like 24 hours. So I uploaded it again. I left that one there. It's still processing. I uploaded the same one a second time. It's still processing. I've uploaded the same one a third time. And it's been there for, I don't know, 16 hours, and it's not processed. And one of them's been there over 24 hours, and one's been there for 2 days. None of them have processed yet. I have a sneaky suspicion they're never going to. Now I'm kind of debating whether or not I want to upload that one again. I mean, I've got 3 of them there right now. I've uploaded the same video 3 times, and none of them have processed. It's been a little bit of an ongoing problem. Sometimes I have, well, one of those videos, it was like 91%. So I left, I went to go do some stuff, and I was like, okay, I'll come back in about 15-20 minutes. It should be done. I came back, and it was, it just stopped. It quit uploading. And I was back to the original, you know, click the upload button to upload it again. I'm like, really? I was over 90% there and it quit and I had to start all over again. That's like a 4.5 hour upload. Just wasted. And I have some videos that, I mean, aside from the one I was just talking about, that just never process, and I have to upload them a second time. And sometimes 3 times. This is no good. That's why my BitChute channel is like 20 videos behind YouTube, because the videos just aren't processing. Alright, well, I think we've seen enough here. Let's go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Oh, and by the way, there's probably going to be some Draugr in there. Man, I got some cool sun spells to use. See you in a minute. Yeah, it's definitely different. Oh, look at the floor. Oh, that's nice. I like that. That looks really authentic. Here, now we can see a little bit better. Yeah, the interior. This part looks, I don't know, it looks a little different, but kind of the same as the exterior. That really doesn't make any sense, does it? It's like some of the stone blocks look bigger by comparison to the outside, but some don't. Still, it looks like it was, you know, built with stone blocks. Oh, that's not a person. Yeah, I mean, because you think of it, it's like, I guess what I'm trying to say is, without the texture mod, a lot of the stuff looks like it was just carved out of a big piece of rock. This looks like, it, you know, somebody took individual blocks and built something with it. Which is, I guess, what it's supposed to be. I'm really digging the floor here. That looks great. Oh, that's right. They put in some new spider webs too. It definitely adds to the creep factor. Alright, let's go see what this looks like down in this main room. Is there supposed to be somebody standing right there, or is he over here? Oh. Oh well. Yeah, see, the floor here is a little bit different, but still it's a lot more detailed than what was in here before. I mean, why wouldn't it be, you know? I mean, that stuff is pretty old graphics.
Above you.
You
Do your work.
found nothing. You dropped your torch. Here we go with some of those similar rocks, like we saw in the cave. Yeah, it's definitely more details in the walls. Oh, there's where all those arrows come from. You know, I never bothered to look for that. I just know you get shot full of them if you don't get those thingies over there lined up right. I never bothered to look to see where the arrows are coming from. Like it mattered. Yeah, check out the stairs. That's definitely different. See the white patches on here? Yeah, I grew up in the Northeast, and you see a lot of stones with it. I guess it's some kind of lichen or moss or something. See a lot of stones with that stuff growing on it. Very common. So did it change the spinny things any? I'm not sure. Oh, I gotta do that again, don't I? Oh, look at that. There's more arrows there, too. Wow, they get you from both sides. I hear a Draugr already, but it's time to switch out. Let's start with Adept. Adept Sunfire and Adept Sunbeam theme. Oh, we gotta deal with the... Hang on. We gotta deal with those stupid... The stupid rats. Buddy. Alright, we'll get to that thing in a minute. I did notice that the walls in here, very nicely done. Yeah, those look really good. They always get that one shot on you, you know, and that's the one you get diseased with. Well, speaking of getting diseased, we're gonna have to deal with that spider too, so I'm gonna try and get this over quick Inferno and Master Flames. That ought to deal with that thing pretty quickly. Some of these things, like these little dragon statues, I think that's what these are called. They almost look a little grainy in a way, like maybe there's a little too much detail. Oh, I don't know. Let's go a little bit further. Come on. Wow. I wonder if these spider webs are part of the mod as well, because these look different. Let me turn my light off, see how they look. Yeah, these look really different. Alright, now we'll switch out. So if you're not familiar with these spells, and you should be, because if you're not, that means you've not been watching my videos. The one is a Sunfire spell, and the other is Sunbeam. Sunfire spell. Very similar to the one, but not exactly the same, but very similar to the one you get from Fort Dawnguard. The Sunbeam is unique. It doesn't exist in the game. I really like that one. Nice beam of sunlight. Well, one of the things I noticed, I haven't been seeing too many of them in here, but a lot of these ruins, they have these circular spiral patterns on the walls. There aren't that many here. There might be some more. Well, there's one right there on the floor, but in some of them you have them on the walls too. And there's a couple other mods that do the same thing as this. But looking at the pictures in those, that spiral effect was really, really pronounced. And it, you know, the walls, ceilings just covered with them everywhere. And it kind of made me dizzy. And I thought, man, I don't know if I want to see all those spirally things so pronounced. Here we go with the nice floor again. Yeah, I'm definitely liking that. You know, I'm looking at the rocks in here, and this stuff looks like it was carved out of a large piece of stone. Unlike the stuff out front that looks like, you know, somebody built it. This stuff looks like it was carved out of it. You could say the same for the dragon statues. I said it kind of looked a little grainy, but I think it would look more that way if it was trying to be portrayed as something that was carved out of a large chunk of stone and not built from individual blocks. If that makes any sense. Wake up, all of you. Guess what? I really like my sunbeam spell. It's a beam of light that sets shit on fire. Like I said before, what's not to like? Alright, let's go in a little bit further, because I haven't seen those swirly things on the walls yet. So I want to find an area that has those, kind of compare. That little frosty stuff's not going to help you. Told you. You guys talk a lot of trash for somebody that getting set on fire by the sun. Man. I'm trying to talk trash, and it's just like, dude, shut up. This is what the sunbeam is great for. Hitting moving targets. Or stupid ones. By the way, this works great on vampires as well, ghosts. Anything classified as undead, which... let's see, what else is there? I don't think werewolves count, but... I'm not sure about death hounds. Do you remember back in, if you've been watching this series, episode 4 maybe, when I came through here the first time? I got killed here like 5 or 6 times in a row. Yeah, that would have been number 6. Yeah, it's definitely, the ceiling looks really nice. This part in here looks like it was carved out. Okay, well that does that. I was just wondering, man, these spells are only supposed to work on the undead, but you know, other things can get knocked around with them. And it's got a little bit longer range than flames. Well, it doesn't set the oil on fire. That's a little disappointing. Good thing there's that. Buddy, it's hot no matter where you go. Well, we won't waste too much time since we've all been through here many times. Yes, this looks like what we saw in the cave. White River Watch. And we got the dirt again. This looks good. I think I'm gonna keep it. Whoa, did you see that thing doing a spin there? Oh, look at the dirt right here. A lot of detail there. Very nice. See, now I'm looking at these things and it looked like they were carved out of a big piece of stone like the walls were. The dragon statues, I mean. Now you got a ceiling here out of individual blocks that's caving in. I still laugh when they go flying from getting hit with any kind of magic. I still find that hilarious. Come on, man. Yeah, you can see this one's got a little more range than flames. Is that it? I kind of want to kill some more Draugr. Oh my god! Where'd all these Draugr come from? Get off of there. I know what you're thinking. What does this have to do with the mod? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Oh, they are a noisy bunch. There we go. God, I feel better now. Alright, is there somebody in here again? Of course. Overlord. I can do that too. You didn't know that, did you? Ow. Bastard. Where'd he go? You just gonna stand there? You gotta be faster than that, son. Why am I hearing that chanting again? I thought these things quit chanting after you got the word. Oh, this looks different too. Ew, I just noticed that. Yeah, the word wall is definitely different. Looks a lot more like rough cut stone. Which I guess is what it's supposed to be. Well, there you go. Yeah, there's another mod I'm gonna have to look into, and I can't again. It's pretty popular, and I just can't remember the name of it. It's like Nordic clutter something. It'll probably come to me as soon as I stop recording. But that's another one I might look into. Because now you have something like this, which changes the textures, the floors, the walls, the ceiling. You need something to change all the stuff that's actually in here. Like those coffin thingies and the clay pots and everything else. I mean, if you're modding the game, you might as well mod everything, you know? Oh wow, look at that. Look at the top of the stairs. All the little rocks and stuff on there. Man, that's really good. And one thing that's nice, it doesn't look like every step is just a copy and paste of the one below it. You know, like you got that one orange triangular looking stone there. I don't see it here. I don't see it here. It's not like it's just cut and paste. And there's probably a repeating pattern there, but it's not in exactly the same spot, so you don't see it. I'm not sure. I might just keep this one. I might try the other ones. I don't know yet. I got a couple of grass mods I want to try, and a tree mod that I want to try, and I might mess around with the weather and ENBs a little bit more. A lot of different stuff I want to try. But we will wrap this one up now, because like I said, I got a lot of other things to look at and some more videos to make, and that'll do it for this time. Thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'll see you next time.